Hey YouTubers, this is old John. I'm going to make a video on replacing my fan on my Whirlpool Gold refrigerator. This was purchased back in 2003, so that means it's about 14 years old. It's a side-by-side refrigerator. It's got water and ice dispenser on the front. And the pan that the water goes into once it defrosts, which is in the bottom back side. Well, it's in the bottom front, but you have to kind of access it from the back. I don't know if you can see it here or not, but it's sitting back. This is the edge of it, and the water accumulates there when it's defrosting, and then it because of the heat of the condenser and this fan here pulls air through from the front grill, the water should evaporate, but it's been overflowing. So appears maybe this fan here is not running. It should be on. The compressor is on right now, which is over there, and it should be, the fan should be running at the same time. So I'm going to replace the fan, take it out, and then test it, see if I can see if there's just electric connection problems or it's actually the motor. I pulled this wire off here, which also runs over to the condenser, and they're both attached to a switch, temperature switch, that turns them on when the refrigerator is calling for action. So I'm going to do that next. This fan is held on by looks like 2 screws. Now, if this fan would have been stuck, that could explain the problem. It might be just a matter of loosening it up, but that's not the case. It freely rotates. Okay, I removed the fan. It was in here like this. It's held on by 4 screws. I used a nut driver to remove them. They're 1/4 inch. Disconnected the wire. Now we'll test it. Okay, here's the fan. I've got it out. I'm going to test it now to see if the motor is shot, which I'm suspecting. I removed the plug, and there's 4 little pins here. So I'm going to take my multimeter here, and I've got it set on ohms, and right here continuity. So when I touch these together, you'll get this noise, beeping noise, which is telling us there's continuity in these wires, no broken wires. So now I'm touching the wires, the connectors on the fan motor, and we're not getting any beeping. Whereas we do if we touch the ends together, so the motor's shot. Okay, now that we know the fan is bad, I can order another one and the cheapest I've seen on the internet is $35. This refrigerator, we purchased it, well, it was purchased by someone else who we then bought it from in 2003, so it's 15 years old, so we don't want to put any more money into it. So I saw a guy online, and I'll leave a link for him, but he did what he calls a hack, and in this case he did this while he was waiting for the new fan to arrive. Well, I'm just going to do it permanently, and basically what I've done, I've purchased a small clip-on fan, and I'm just going to sit it behind the refrigerator in the same position, and then just let it run. And it's 2 speeds, so I can speed it up or slow it down. Probably put it on high and then just plug it in to the outlet whenever I want to use it. So kind of can listen to see if we hear the compressor come on, and then plug this in at the same time. It's probably not that critical because we've not been using the fan for quite a while. So, and now we're going into the winter, so it shouldn't be as critical. Okay, here's the box fan can. Considered a comfort zone, quiet operation fan. Got 2 fan speeds, adjustable tilt, 360-degree adjustable head, 2-way combination base. It says it has a strong clamp for firm grip. It's the model CZ6CDXBKBL. And here's the manual, which is just basically a large piece of paper. There's not much to setting it up. It has a safety grill. It's 120 volt AC, 60 hertz. Has a fuse, which is kind of nice, that you can replace. Fuse will burn out before the fan does, hopefully, and use a 2.5 or 5.0 amp 125 volt fuse. So 3.6 millimeters times 10 millimeters. So that's a nice feature. So bought it at Big Lots for $10. So that's what I'm using for my fan hack. So this is a fan hack, I guess you would say. It's plugged in right here, so my wife suggested we run it during the daytime, and then at night time turn it off, which would just be a matter of unplugging this. Okay, YouTubers, that's all for now. Old John signing off.